The Cincinnati Health Department says they've received just over 200 complaints from residents about inadequate heat. That's from October until now. Several of them, the health department says, happening in the last week when it got really cold. Brittany Harry is live at the health department with tips for renters who need help.
Well, Tricia, yeah, you know that this is something that comes into our newsroom often. People saying, help, my landlord is not helping me because I'm without heat or I don't have adequate heat. So I asked the Cincinnati Health Department kind of what the guidelines are. They said that a landlord must provide a temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit when temps are below 60 degrees for 24 hours. As you just mentioned, it has been extremely cold here, so we have definitely seen that in the Cincinnati area. I also spoke to a woman in East Price Hill who says that her heat hasn't been working well for several days.
Thermostat right now is off, but if I cut it on, it typically blows out. Well, if you feel now, it blows out cool air. So I've been keeping it off. And to heat up the house, I typically have the oven on 300, and I'll sometimes cut these on.
This is where Shemez Brown and her 5 children have been spending most of their time, in the kitchen of their East Price Hill home. Right now, Brown says it's the warmest space in her home because of the oven she leaves on.
Very cold. The other day, when it was below 0, we had to sleep in a car because my car has better heat than the house.
And who's we?
Me and my 5 kids.
In addition to the oven, Brown says she's been heating her home with space heaters.
I had to put covers up and towels up to block the air.
The lack of heat has been an ongoing problem, Brown says.
Cool air, very cool.
With the recent temperatures, having inadequate heat, she says, has been unbearable.
It's been very difficult. I have no family to go to. I have too many kids. I don't want to impose on anyone. I would just like the problem to be fixed where me and my kids can be comfortable in our home.
Brown says efforts to reach her landlord have gone unheard.
What the requirement is in our Board of Health regulations is that whenever the outside temperature falls below 60 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 consecutive hours, the landlord must provide a temperature of at least 70 degrees in those rental units.
In addition to adequate heat, Brown says on Wednesday, pipes burst in her home.
I used to cut on the water, and I heard something in the walls, and I asked my kids, said, is the water on? They was like, no. So I seen smoke coming from my bathroom, and then I just seen water shooting everywhere.
Brown says she went more than 24 hours without water. Today, her landlord is fixing the issue, and Brown says an inspector was scheduled to stop by her home.
I just feel like no matter if you're in public housing or you pay market rent, I think everybody deserves to live comfortably and treated equally.
So again, Brown's landlord is working to fix the issue. We're told that he was aware of the pipes that had burst, but wasn't aware of the ongoing heat situation. The health department recommends contacting your landlord first if you are experiencing issues with your heat. They say that they can step in. If the landlord doesn't take steps to correct the problem, the health department will get involved, and fees and fines could occur as a result. And the health department also says that you can contact or utilize the city's 311 system to make a report as well if you're experiencing issues. For now, I'm reporting live from the health department, Brittany Harry, Fox 19 Now.